Dear students, welcome to our class on Gramin, Krishi, Mausam, Seva, GKMS 1. Gramin, Krishi, Mausam, Seva. In this class, we try to understand what exactly are the agrometeorological advisory services to the farmers. When did it start? How it progressed? From the introduction, then for the benefit of our beloved, for all of you, my dear beloved students, some abbreviations, some bits that we discuss in the introductory. Then we try to understand the whole history with reference to Agromet advisory services. Agromet advisory services. Now, see, India is a very vast country. The monsoons drive the Indian agriculture. Indian agriculture is still one of the most important occupations for majority of the population of India. So, agriculture means cereals, pulses, oilseeds, commercial crops, plantation crops, horticulture, pomology, like that, and animals, fisheries, poultry. In addition to that, forestry. All these things combined, we call it as agriculture. Now, agriculture is the mainstay. Agriculture depends on the monsoons, or you can say weather. Vagaries of weather dictate the agriculture operations and also the profitable agriculture for the farmers. Okay, so keeping all these things in view, way back in 1995, 1945 AD, the earlier Imperial Meteorological Department, then after independence of India Meteorological Department, in the year 1945, in order to cater the weather information needed, for whom? To the farmers particularly, okay, India Meteorological Department initiated Farmers Weather Bulletin to meet the requirements of weather information by the farmers or farming community. The India Meteorological Department started issuing Farmers Weather Bulletin exclusive for the benefit of the farmers way back in 1945. Okay, then the skills of weather forecasting have improved. When the farmers weather bulletins were started in the 1945, from there, if you see the network of observatories, non-conventional sources of obtaining the information on weather variables like Doppler radars, satellites, marine, whatnots, innumerable. In addition to that, the telecommunication system and the power of software, the power of computer use had enhanced the quality of weather information required by the farmers. So the farmers weather bulletins have advanced enormously with the untiring efforts of India Meteorological Department. Now, the customized weather forecasting, the customized weather information as well, in the form of Agromet advisory service. Earlier, farmers weather bulletin to give information on the farmers, just on the weather. Now, it is changed from that weather information is coupled with now Agromet advisory services. What farmers should take care of to protect their crops, to enhance production, to protect their animals, to protect their forestry, etc. Okay, now the customized weather information in the form of Agromet advisory services, we are calling it AAS. Okay, Agromet advisory services, now we are calling them. Earlier it was the farmers weather, but just weather information was given. Now that weather information is coupled with the advisory for their crops to grow in a comfortable way, in a for the crops to grow in a very congenial weather and reap the better harvest by the farmers. Agromet advisory services were started with the establishment of National Center for Medium Range Weather Forecasting, the headquarters of which is located at Noida, New Delhi in the year 2008. So, here, from there we started our journey. Now, actually, the Agromet advisory services, now there are basically two stages, AMFUs and DAMUs, Agrometeorological Field Units. AMFUs, Agrometeorological, AM means Agrometeorological, FUs means Field Units. Then D District, AM Agrometeorological Units, DAMUs we call that, District Agrometeorological Units. Through these two tier system, the India Meteorological Department, which comes under the Ministry of Earth Sciences, is disseminating the information or providing the information to the farmers on agrometeorological services. Now, the main emphasis of the existing Agromet advisory services, Agromet. Earlier it was just forecasting. Farmers, what we call it as, it was bulletin only on farmers' weather. So, farmers' weather bulletins, Agromet advisory services. Now, the main emphasis of this existing Agromet advisory services, now it is changed. In other words, Agromet advisory services is changed to Gramin, Krishi, Mausam, Seva. First, farmers' weather bulletin. Agromet advisory services with the introduction of NCMRWF, National Center for Medium. Now it is Gramin, Krishi, Mausam, Seva. So, the main emphasis of the existing AA system, now known as, this bit will come 100%. The earlier Agromet advisory services system is known as presently GKMS in the multiple choice. Gramin, Krishi, Mausam, Seva. Please, this bit is 100% to come. Earlier it was called as Agromet advisory services system. Agromet advisory AAS, small s. Now GKMS. Now, so it has the following, it's not objective. For what it is changed this way? Because to further improve in collection and organize the climate or weather information, soil and crop information, GKMS, to collect weather information, climate information, soil and crop information, and to amalgamate them with the weather forecast. Earlier, farmers' weather bulletin is there, in the 1945. Then it is called as Agromet advisory services, AAS, capital A, capital S, small s. Now, for what? To collect and organize the climate, weather information, soil and crop information. Now, to amalgamate them with the weather forecast, to assist the farmers in taking management decisions. So, weather information amalgamated with what? It is amalgamated with crop information. Weather forecast is amalgamated with the crop and other information on agrometeorological system. Now, to amalgamate them with the weather forecast. What to amalgamate to? Climate, weather information, climate, weather, soil, crop information. So, these two, weather and this combined. Now, in view of the importance of Agromet advisory services to the farming community, the present system of district level, Agromet advisory is underway to extend up to district sub-level, sub-district level and block level with dissemination up to village level. Now, you see, please understand, there are so many states. In each state there is a system. There is a state, there are districts, there are the sub-districts or block levels. Now, what are we interested in? An amalgamated information of weather and climate, soil and crop information with weather forecasting, Agromet advisory services. Now we are calling it GKMS. Have to reach the farmers to the village level. How they reach? First, Agromet field units, AM, Agromet, AM field units. Okay, there are 130 in the country. Where are they located? They are located in the each agroclimatic zone as per the ICR classification. Okay, now 130 Agromet field. From them, as on today, 690 districts were identified. Of them, 530 districts are now further segregated, and in them 2,200 block levels are identified. Now information is being given. Once again, I will repeat it. How the farmers weather bulletin, first stage. Second, Agromet advisory services. Third stage, now GKMS. So, Agromet field units are there. 130 at the Agromet climatic zones as per the ICR. From Agrometical field units, DAMUs, DAMUs, District Agricultural Meteorological Units. From them to subdivision level, district level or block level, information is flowing like that. Now, here, see, with the extension of GKMS network at present, there is a well laid out, two things are there. Well laid out system is there, well laid out methodology is there. For what? For generation of Agromet Advisory Services Bulletin. AAB, Agromet Advisory Bulletin we are calling it. Now, a bit will come here, you please see. Weather forecast based, please note, weather forecast based Agromet advisory is provided. Weather forecast based Agromet advisory is provided to farmers at a district level. Through 130 AMFQs, Agrometeorological field units, located in different agroclimatic zones. 130. That's it. Good. Now, see, there is Agromet advisories. They are prepared and disseminated twice in a week. How many? They are disseminated twice in a week. One on Tuesday, the second one is on Friday. Now, you see, currently, this bit is also possible. Currently, SMS, short message services, for 4.37 crore farmers, SMS are disseminated. What it contains? Agromet advisory services. Yes. Now, so keeping the need for Agromet advisory services to be more crop and location specific. 530 district Agromet units in the premises of KVKs in collaboration with ICR. That's what it is. Two-tier structure. First structure is the AMFU. Agrometeorological field units. Now you understood. At agroclimatic zone level 130. Second structure is at present 690 district Agromet unit DAMUs are now identified, and the work is going on in this one. So for the benefit of my beloved students, some abbreviations you get in your exam. That's why let me not forget my students from the viewpoint of their getting marks also. Now, what is AAS? Please understand. Agrometeorological Advisory Service. AAS, Agrometeorological Service. AAB, Agromet Advisory Bulletin. AAB, Agromet Advisory Bulletin. Earlier, the Department of Agriculture is known as at present. What is the present name of the Agriculture Ministry of Agriculture? Earlier it was called. Now it is known as Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. This bit is certain. Earlier it is Ministry of Agriculture, MOAG. Now it is MOAG and FW, farmers welfare. That's what. Okay. Now, as I said, AM, FU several times, the Adamus I told several times. MC, Meteorological Center. Okay. So these are all the bits. RMC, Regional Meteorological Center. So these are the things that you get in the bits. AAM. Okay. Agromet. AAS, Agromet Service. AAB, Agrometeorological Advisory Bulletin. Okay, AAB. Okay, like this, these are the things that you should understand. Now, let us discuss for 2 minutes about the history of Agromet Advisory Services. As I said 4 or 5 minutes before, earlier, Farmers Weather Bulletin, 1945. Agromet Advisory Services in the year 2008 with NCMRW. Now, the Agromet Advisory Service is known as Gramin, Krishi, Mausam, Seva, GKMS. It's a wonderful structure. There are 130 agrometeorological field units, 690 district agriculture meteorological units, AMFUs, DAMUs. These are the 2 tier structures. From there, 3 tier structures from the sub-district level or the block level. Now the process is going on. This only we try to understand. Weather is the major factor in crop growth and development, while other physical factors can be manipulated. Like we can choose some varieties of the crop. We can go for agronomic practices, primary tillage, secondary tillage, and tertiary tillage in the seed bed program. We can go for some manipulation. However, we cannot manipulate the weather at a large scale. Okay, that's why since we cannot manipulate the weather at the large scale, what is left over only to mitigate the negative impacts of extreme events of weather is in the hands of the farmers. So to help the farmers in that way, thus the risks in agricultural operation can be minimized by the provision of weather information properly interpreted for their agricultural significance. What farmers exactly wanted, that I will tell you half minute later. That bit will come half minute later. So okay, now in view of this, the India Meteorological Department, Ministry of Earth Sciences is taking care of information, provision of information to the farmers, not only on the crops and livestock management strategies and operations. Agromet Advisory Services provide a very special kind of input to the farmer as advisories. A very special kind of information, excellent information on present weather for the next 5 days to come. In addition to that, what are the management options that farmers shall go for. So this is also being given to the farmers. This bit will come. Please, that's what I told half minute before. The research shows that the need of the farmer is dash. The need of the farmer is dash. What is that? Location specific. The need of the farmer is location specific. Weather forecast in quantitative terms. Location specific weather forecast in quantitative terms. What is the information that is now being given? First, rainfall. Second, maximum temperature, minimum temperature. Third one, wind direction, wind speed, kilometers per hour, wind direction in degrees. And finally, the cloud amount in octaves. So this is the information now presently being disseminated to the farmers. Here I would like to share with you 1 or 2 important things more, which are like this. Implementation of block level Agromet advisory services will be beneficial to more number of farmers due to high resolution forecast with appropriate Agromet advisories. Now here I would like to conclude with 2 important points, that farmers need present information on the weather for the next 5 days to follow. And also, what are the management options? For what? Crop management, pest and disease management, animals. For poultry is there. What is going to be nighttime temperature? If nighttime temperatures are falling, so poultry will be adversely affected. So similarly, forest fires in the months of April, May. So what is the advective wind? How much of energy is being carried from other locations into the forest that would trigger the forest fires? That also is being provided. So with this information, this is the brief history which I would like to share with you. Thanking you very much for your very patient hearing.